So Pete, right, I want to know a bit about the history of SEO, because I think some people, it's very much around link building, black hat, white hat, dodgy links, link farms, link wheels, call centers in India building me loads of links. So what, in your opinion, has been the history of SEO, and why have some people sort of been a bit scared of it? Because I think a lot of people have stopped doing SEO, or a bit scared of it, or a bit nervous about asking for budget for SEO. Why is that, and what's been going on?
Of course. So I think way back when, it wasn't anything to do with search engine optimization. It was more to do with search engine manipulation. People found the things that Google were looking for, and they doubled down on those things, whether it be links. They got links from sites that shouldn't be linking to them. They found ways in which to manufacture these links at huge scales, and they weren't providing any value. They were just links for links' sake, because they found out that links were what made Google tick. And then obviously Google cottoned onto that and absolutely hammered the sites with penalties that were doing that. And that's, I think, the first way that a lot of people have been burned by SEO in the past. They just weren't doing it well. They were trying to find quick fixes to things that aren't quick fix, really. And another way was they found out that Google loves content. So they started spinning up this content that was nonsensical. It was not useful for the users at all. And again, Google created a penalty for that, and it was the panda penalty. They love naming penalties after animals. There was the penguin, the panda, the pigeon, you name it. There's lots of them. And again, I think people that invested in SEO agencies that took the shortcuts, those easy routes in, were really burned by that, and they feel like they've wasted a lot of money and didn't get any return from it. So when we're chatting to people now, we're trying to convince them that those things were always very quick fixes, but they weren't sustainable, and they aren't the way people should act.
So are people still suffering from this? So there was a recent algorithm update recently, and now it's just ongoing, isn't it? And we can see it in Search Console when there's an update, or in all the clever tools that you use.
Oh, exactly,
It might be worth at the end we should go to your top 3 tools, because I think that'd be a helpful tip for people.
Yeah, definitely.
But what do we see now? Are people still suffering from what they used to do, and what can they do to sort of fix that?
Exactly, yeah. So people 100% are still suffering, and just because Google hasn't caught up with you yet doesn't mean they're not going to catch up with you. Their algorithms are getting smarter and smarter every day. They launch a couple of hundred algorithm updates every day, so they're testing everything constantly. So if you've done something that is considered now black hat and Google haven't caught up with you, I'd say I'd start putting plans in place, because it's just a matter of time.
So it's not a matter of if they catch you, it's just to come out of when they're going to catch you.
100%. Right, okay. Yeah. Right. And like I say, we can see that in Search Console, which is a fantastic tool, and we'll get onto that probably later. But we want to make sure that people are educated, so that they don't constantly keep investing in those black hat methods. We want to make something that is constantly sustainable, and we want to educate people to understand the red flags, really, of what to do and what.
So this is, you've just sort of killed a few dreams here. There isn't a shortcut to this.
No.
And can I just outsource and pay someone to go build me some links? Is that what you say? That's good, bad? What was your view on that?
So what I would say to that is, you can do that, and you might see an upturn for a month, but then Google will catch up with you, and you'll be back where you started, if not worse.
Right.
So whenever you see quick fixes, there's no such thing. There are small optimization wins for sure, but there's no quick fixes.